The Denver Nuggets are absolutely genius. Bringing in Russell Westbrook was a move that a lot of people thought was questionable. A lot of teams had given up on him. LeBron had used him as a scapegoat, and the Clippers had done so as well. He was pretty much a wild card, but the Nuggets were able to bring him in. They were able to utilize him alongside of Nikola Jokic, and now they are on to the second round of the playoffs, facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this Thunder team is the best team in the league, record-wise, and probably talent-wise as well. But the Nuggets have something for them. The number one transition offense in basketball. The three-time MVP and a bunch of scrappy veterans that have tons of playoff experience. Realistically, bringing in Russ was the best move that they made the entirety of last offseason. Versus the Clippers, remember his former team, he put up 13.8 points a game, 4.8 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 1.3 steals, and was a walking energy bolt this entire series. I'm not going to repeat what he said in his press conference because, like I said, I don't want to get demonetized, but he had some choice words, and that's what he's supposed to do. 43% shooting from the field, and the big part, 42% from three in this Clippers series. If you see right here, the Thunder are going to guard him like this, and he's got to hit this shot if the Nuggets are going to win that series. And, he proved he could against the Clippers. He shot 42% from three on about 5 attempts a game. That's really impressive for a guy that shot 32% on the season. He went through stretches during the season where he was shooting really well, but he also went through some droughts. He still averages 6.1 assists per game in 28 minutes a night on the regular season, and the energy, like we said, just elite. You don't see that in the NBA. Getting your own miss off of a free throw rebound, that's ridiculous. And then in transition here, hanging from the rim, this one was personal. He told everybody in that arena last night how he was feeling. Again, some choice words, but he basically said they're going home. 2 years, $6.5 million is what they have Russell Westbrook on contract for right now, which is ridiculous. They were able to survive this series where the Joker didn't play well because, yes, Zubac, no, he didn't shut him down, but he limited him. You can't stop the Joker. You can only hope to contain him, and they contained him pretty well. When you look at the season stats where he averaged a 30-point triple-double with 13 rebounds and 10 assists in 37 minutes a game on 58% shooting from the field, the series stats don't look quite as good. Still a 24-point triple-double with 12 boards, but it took him 3 more minutes per game to score 6 less points and get about the same rebounds and assists. Now, yes, he did shoot better from beyond the arc, but 8 percentage points less from the field in this series kind of shows you that Zubac did a pretty good job, but like I said, there is no stopping him. You can only hope to contain him. If you've got him ISO'd right here on the mid post, you can pretty much forget about it. I know Zubac is a good defender, but the step back right there is ridiculous. I love this right here. The big-to-big pick and roll. Getting Kawhi off of Aaron Gordon. Gordon's going to set the screen, seal off Zubac, and then roll right to the rim. He does a fantastic job. The Joker anticipates it before Kawhi can get his paws up there, and a reverse dunk for style points for Aaron Gordon. Then the quick spin here at the elbow. He's got a mismatch with Nick Batum. He does that, and then, against the Clippers' second unit, he's still out there stat padding. Jamal Murray, Mr. Playoffs, had a really good series. You can always count for this guy to step up in the playoffs, where he put up 23 a game with 6 boards, 5.3 assists, and 2 stocks per night. Stocks are steals and blocks combined. Getting downhill, of course, he had the 40-point game earlier, but on the series, he was almost 50, 40, 90 efficiency-wise. That is really, really good. This is a tough finish right here with the left hand, warding Zubac off with his hip, and then Derrick Jones Jr. just putting him in the blender, getting to a spot above the elbow. These 3 guys are fantastic on the ball defenders, and Jamal Murray was still able to almost shoot 50, 40, 90 for this series. That is how good of an offensive player he is come playoff time, and this is just stupid. There's no reason he should make that shot. He has no hope of scoring with Powell and Chris Dunn double teaming him right there, and then he just hits the stupidest fadeaway jumper I've ever seen in my life. And then, of course, cooking the Clippers' second unit, like we said, or their third unit. That's not even their second unit. With that being said, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. If that's you, go ahead and fix that right now. Now, let's get going talking about the other 3 guys for the Nuggets that are so huge. Because, yes, we talked about their 2 best players with with Murray and the Joker. But Aaron Gordon, you can't overstate how good he was in this series, where he put up 19 points per game, almost 6 rebounds, 2 assists in 38 minutes a night, and also did a phenomenal job guarding Kawhi Leonard, other than the night that Kawhi missed like 3 shots and had 40. Yes, he had some very emphatic dunks this series, none bigger, obviously, than the walk-off in Game 4, but I mean, he's been huge all series long, creating his own offense. He has been the third scorer when Michael Porter Jr. has kind of disappeared, and we'll talk about him in a second, but he has been able to create for himself. He's got a mismatch with Norman Powell trying to guard him. He takes him down low and hits a tough turnaround fadeaway in the isolation. That's a really tough shot to hit, and then once again, not the only guy bullying these third stringers for the Clippers, but he still gets to his spot, gets to the turnaround, and then bullies his way inside to get to his left hand to finish that. It is tough. As I promised, we'll talk about Michael Porter Jr., who I still don't understand why the Nuggets don't use this guy properly. He averaged 11 points and 6 rebounds this series in 33 minutes a game, and this is a guy that should be scoring a whole lot more. It's not like he was inefficient by any means. He shot 46% from the field, 44% from 3 in 5 attempts. This guy has got to be taking more than 5 attempts per game in a playoff series. In a 7-game series, in the playoffs, do or die, go home, he's got to be taking 7 to 8 to 9 3-pointers per game. In the regular season, he averaged 18 points a night, 7 rebounds, and did that very efficiently. He shot 50% from the field and 40% from 3. He even got up to 2.1 assists per game this year, which is ridiculous for Michael Porter Jr. of all people. He's 6'10" and has an absolute burner on him. He should be getting 9-10 threes a game minimum. With, the Joker, all the attention that's going to be paid to him, he's got to be a scorer next series for this Nuggets team. Now, Christian Braun, I also promised we'd talk about him. He's been really solid. He was great in replacing Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in the regular season. Kind of put up a KCP-type stat line last series against the Clippers, but he was playing decent defense against James Harden. Not the greatest at points. It was really good at some points, but at the other points it was terrible. 15.4 points per game in the regular season, 5.4 rebounds for Christian Braun, who is a fantastic off-the-ball player. He's the best cutter in the NBA, and that's not up for debate whatsoever. This series, he only put up 12.6 points and 6 rebounds to go with 2.4 assists in 39 minutes, and he only shot 32% from beyond the arc, which kind of worries me a little bit because he was fantastic from beyond the arc on the season, 40%, 58% from the field overall, but this series, he couldn't hit a 3, and he's going to be seeing a lot of this treatment against Oklahoma City where just nobody cares if he's shooting a 3 ball. He and Russell Westbrook, and they're going to have to knock him down if the Nuggets are going to be able to win that series. Well, Bogdanovich cared right there because Bogdanovich and Russ were going 1v1 this entire series. That was a really fun matchup to watch, but they got to hit shots, and this is ridiculous, bro. Throw it up, and Aaron Gordon's coming down with it. Watch him seal off Nick Batum here for the layup down low. Best cutter in the league, like I said. And then they need Peyton Watson. They need a spark from Peyton Watson next series. He needs to be knocking down threes. If he can knock down threes as the X factor, it's going to be huge for this Nuggets team. Now, with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy at any point. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.